Hi guys, Tracy here with my first Project Life share of 2013. I know I said I wasn't going to be doing Project Life, but I also said that I would be kind of doing it, so it's hard to resist the pocketed page protector, that's for sure. So I do subscribe to the Studio Calico Project Life kit, and I signed up for the kit as soon as it was released, and then afterwards I decided I actually wasn't probably gonna do Project Life, at least not as regularly as I did in 2012. In 2012 I did it every single week. I was rarely behind. I loved it, but I had like 2 full binders to the brim. It was a really great process, but by the time the end of 2012 came, I was kind of tired of doing Project Life and not really wanting to commit to doing a full other year, but I still thought that I'd, used pocketed page protectors for some things, like for travel and just for like little random things. And so that's what I've been doing. I'm not like doing month by month or certainly not week by week, but I'm just kind of doing a little bit whenever I feel like it. And so in January we had what we call a staycation, which is where instead of traveling to go away, we just rent a hotel room in our own city and just use the pool and eat at restaurants and kind of have a bit of a weekend away. So because I did that, I wanted to do Project Life for it because that's the kind of thing that I think is perfect for doing Project Life. So I'll share what I've got done so far. So this is my title page, which I probably scrap lifted the whole title page. I don't know. I know that I definitely got this idea from the design team at Studio Calico. They use these, sorry to distract you with the first page there. They use these cards this way, and I thought that was really cool. I can't remember if they put a flare badge in the middle or not, and I can't remember which design team member it was who did that. And so these are all Studio Calico cards, the 4x6 cards and the 3x4. And then on this speech bubble one, I just put 3 resin stars from Freckled Fawn. I love those. I just did a tiny bit of journaling, kind of like kicking off the new year. And then wood veneer potty people for representing our family. And then this one says Open Me, and I thought it was a great title page. Is it a card? It's not rounded. Was this one of their cards? I can't remember. It must be. It's super thick. It must be. I thought the corners were rounded on them. Anyways, whatever. Oh, yes, that's right. I had to cut it down, right? Because their cards were a different size this month. So yeah. Sorry, I will get my act together for this video, I promise. I won't be this random throughout. Alright, so this is a Studio Calico card. It says Open Me, and I thought it was good for the first page because it says Open Me, and so I put a little wood veneer arrow on it there. And then I left these 2 blank. I'm probably going to take this one out and put a family photo in here that takes up the whole pocket, or maybe I'll just put a small family photo, but we don't have one yet, so. And then that one is just kind of like random. So here is the first spread of my Project Life. This is where Staycation begins, and so I had a couple of other photos that I just wanted to Project Life, just mostly from my Instagrams and stuff. So I wanted to include our New Year's resolution. So this is a tag from, I think it's from Elle's Studio. Pretty sure it's from Elle's Studio. And these are some Martha Stewart labels that I just put my journaling on. And we had a family meeting and decided on our New Year's resolution, things that we were going to work on for the year. And we all used different ways of talking about it, but it all boiled down to patience. So we're all working on the same thing this year, which is nice because we can remind each other. Some of us are working on not yelling, some of us are working on not crying so easily. And yeah, I won't say who's working on what. But yeah, we're all trying to have patience. So hello 2013, I just thought that was a nice filler card. This was another Studio Calico. This one is Becky Higgins, by the way, this background one. And this one is a Studio Calico card, and this is the game that both of my kids are playing on their iPods these days. They're like crazy over this game, and so I just took a screen cap of it and put it on this iPod card that came with the kit. This is another Studio Calico kit card, Project Life kit card. This is, I don't know who makes these speech bubble clips, but they're really cute. Somebody sent me them in a rack and they're super cute. So I used some washi tape on either side. This is a screen cap from my phone. And this was on Sophie's birthday. She shares a birthday with Zayn Malik from One Direction. And so we tweeted him a happy birthday on both of their birthdays and just said, you know, it's Sophie's birthday too. It would have been really cool if he retweeted us. I know sometimes famous people do, but he didn't. So, and then there's that cute little picture of Sophie in her ballet outfit. Isn't that sweet? So this is just a filler card from Studio Calico. It's the month, and this was the free thing that they gave us, a set of these month cards as, I guess, kind of like an apology for the fact that some of their cards were the wrong sizes and you had to cut them down. This is a 3x4 photo that I printed. I think it was an Instagram and I just cut it down to 3x4 of Sophie before school, and I had hemmed her jeans, and so I was proud of that because I'm not a big sewer. So that was my first time that I actually hemmed something. So that was kind of cool. This is my new camera. And then this, and it's just like a 4x6 photo that fills the pocket. This is I think this is a piece of Studio Calico packaging from a stamp set that I cut to 4x6, and then I used American Crafts washi tape, a Studio Calico arrow from a leftover kit, an enamel dot, and these are Glitz Designs stickers, letter stickers that my sister gave me a whole bunch of in like 4 different packages in different colors. And so these are their school pictures, which I guess I'm obligated to scrapbook because I'm a scrapbooker, but we're not very happy with their pictures, so we won't be getting them next year through the school. We'll take our own pictures. My husband's a photographer, so. Here's the Staycation. This is where it starts. So there is a title. These are thickers. These are stars that came in the Studio Calico kit. This is the back of a card from a Studio Calico kit. They all have this kind of cool grid on them. These are mini market stickers by October Afternoon. These are wood grain label die cuts. They're not sticky. You have to adhere them down. And they came in the kit and they're really, really nice. A whole bunch of different label-y shapes and stuff. This is, I believe it's a sticker from the Shoreline collection by American Crafts, and this is an enamel dot from my mind's eye. And so I just put 2 pictures in the top. This one is just a 4x6 that fills the page. It's the kids in the hotel room getting into their bathing suits. And then this is a grid card from Staples in the United States. You can't get them in Canada. So Craft and Kate kindly sent me a package of these. So thank you, Kate. I use them all the time. 2 strips of washi tape down each side, and then just a picture, an Instagram of us in the pool. Scott took that. It's cool that it's got like the V. So there's the title I already told you about. This is a Studio Calico journaling card that I just wrote down some of the details of our trip. This is a Becky Higgins design card from the Clementine collection. This is another Studio Calico card that I thought was cool. It says weekend recap, so I wrote down the things that we did. Mostly, it sounds like it's mostly restaurants. Oh yeah, we swam too. Another one of those star stickers from Studio Calico. Another one of those wood grain label die cuts from Studio Calico. I just used my roller date stamp to put the date. And then another one of those grid cards, and another Instagram with washi tape. More of those wood grain labels, and a punched heart, and another wood veneer arrow. And then here, my husband was getting out of the pool and his armpit is right there and it's not very attractive. So I covered it with washi tape and a little wood veneer arrow. So isn't she cute? She loved the hot tub. We couldn't even get her out of it. She wanted to be in that hot tub all the time. And then there's Livy swimming, and that just fills up the whole pocket. So this is still the Staycation, and then I have one insert, and then this is Back to Life. So I'll kind of show you both of these pages because they're done too. So this is an Instagram that I took of the restaurant we went to that night, and it was literally like the best burger joint we've ever been to. So I just took some vintage notebook paper and wrote best burger joint ever with my typewriter, my vintage typewriter. And this stamp, and I use this stamp set a lot, I call it the foodie stamp set. I don't know what the name of it is or if it even has a name. It's from Studio Calico, and it's this one right here. And so I just stamped the spoon, fork, and knife and cut them out and put them there. And then this is a piece of paper. It's actually just a plain 4x6 piece of cardstock, and then I sewed a piece of slightly smaller cloud paper. This is from the card kit from Studio Calico for January, from the little pad of paper that comes with the card kit. And then this is a cat scrappiness wooden camera, and then a flare badge. I think it's from Avalicious. It's just from my stash. Then this is the restaurant that we went to puts their food on these pieces of wax paper on these really beautiful square wooden platters. It's absolutely beautifully presented burgers and stuff. And one of the pieces of wax paper didn't get any food on it, so I folded it up and put it in my purse. And I think it's really cool that you can see the grid paper from that's the back side of this card right here. And so all of the Studio Calico cards have this really cool grid on the back of them with the dots where the lines intersect. And I really liked the logo of this restaurant, so I wanted to include this in my project life. So it was a yummy, yummy meal. So it was like that. This is his half-eaten hamburger. It's huge. That's Scott's hand. It's not one of the kids' hands. It was a huge burger. And they give you these cool like bamboo cutlery and stuff. And the onion rings have honey on them. They're so delicious. So this is a piece of paper from that card kit that I told you about, the same paper as that one, and from Studio Calico, and I just put washi tape, and this is a chili bean soup label that just describes the food. I put a post-it note here that says love it. This card is a card that came in the Studio Calico kit. I used that same stamp set to put menu plan, lunch, dinner, breakfast. And I just wrote down the restaurants that we went to that day. And then this is the same piece of paper as that, another 4x6 card that I just cut myself and put the same washi tape above and below and used more chili bean soup labels. My first poutine since 1998, worth the wait. And for anybody who doesn't know what poutine is, it's a French-Canadian food. It's French fries, gravy, and cheese curds, and it is delicious. It's not very good for you, so I try to only have it every 15 years or so. This is another piece of paper from that same card kit paper pad that I talked about before. It's just like a plain piece of gray paper, and I used October Afternoon washi tape on either side, and I kind of tore it to make it look a little less perfect. And then that's from the same food stamp that I showed you guys already, and then 3 enamel dots. And then this is more paper from that same paper pad from Studio Calico card kit, and washi tape on either side of my Instagram, and that's Sophie in that restaurant. So we love that restaurant. I took lots of pictures there, so I wanted to get them all in my project life. So this is the insert for our Staycation. Basically, it's just a Becky Higgins 6x12 page protector. I just stuck some menus, and because we went to a lot of restaurants, and like the kids' drawings from the menus and that sort of thing, and then the other menu back there. And so right here, this Avalicious Collect Stuff tag seemed appropriate, so I layered 2 pieces of washi tape under that. And then over here, I just layered more washi tape with some information on it, a roller date stamp. And this is an Avalicious fold-over tag, and put a wood veneer on there. That stitching is fake, it's not real. And then put the date on the other side. So that's the insert. And now this is kind of like back to life. I just had a couple more. I was in the mood for Project Life, so I wanted to kind of go with it. So in I guess it would have been early February, I got a new desk for my scrap room, and I also got Scott's iMac in my scrap room. So this is a Becky Higgins journaling card, the kind that you can fold, but I never do, so I keep them as 4x6. And it comes with this little label already on it. So I did some journaling, and that's the Instagram that I took. And then The Studio Calico kit came with this really nice piece of transparency that says make something today, and so I wanted to put some creations on this page just to kind of go with that. So I put, this is a close-up of one of the projects I worked on in January, and this is a, Scott is the cook in our house, so this is what he creates, and I just used, this is a Becky Higgins card again, that just, the photo fills the whole thing. This is another Becky Higgins Clementine card with the Instagram photo, and used my Dymo label maker for those. I'm getting tired here. Okay, this is a 3x4 photo that just fills the pocket, and I didn't do anything to it. And then this is the other thing that I wanted to kind of share that I made, and it's just my favorite part of that project was the the little confetti pocket. So I took a close-up picture of that and put that on there today. That on there too. So those are kind of like all the creation things with Make Something Today. And then my sister and her husband and son came that weekend, so I just stamped that out with Studio Calico letter stamps, and this is another Studio Calico stamp. And this is just the back of a Studio Calico 3x4 card. This is the back of another Studio Calico 4x6 card, and this is an Instagram I took that weekend that she was here. It really snowed in our backyard, was beautiful, and so I used InstaQuote to put Winter Wonderland on the photo, and I put washi tape on either side and the date right there. So that's that. And now this is all stuff that I haven't done yet. I got the February Studio Calico kit. It came in the mail last week, and so when I got it, I just kind of knew that there were parts of it that I definitely wanted to use soon, so I just tucked them into different places, and the next time that I feel like doing Project Life, I'll just kind of use these things and whatever else I have on hand at the time. This is the only thing that I've done for this month, which is this quote using Prima letter stickers, and these are stamps that came in, I don't know which stamp set those came with. Let me see. Yes, I think it came with the New Year's stamp set from Studio Calico, right there. So it says, "Daddy, you make better sandwiches than braids." That's something that Sophie said one morning when Scott was braiding her hair. I just thought that was definitely Project Life worthy. So yeah, that's all that I have for now. Thanks for watching, everybody. Basically, my approach this year is kind of very loosey-goosey. Whenever I feel like it, I'll do it, and if I don't feel like it, I won't. So thanks for watching.